Hello and welcome, Libra. I am Pisces Intuition. So today I'm just going to be doing a simple, kind of quick reading for you guys. Just taking a look at whatever energy comes out, what's going to go on through this weekend into next week for you guys. So the first card, I went ahead and took an oracle card for you guys. And you got number 21, the Wise Woman of Wonderland. And this talks about integrity and it talks about compromise. So now, if we're talking about integrity, this is really just kind of saying that, be thankful that you have remained, really faithful and loyal to your path. And, she's also here to remind you that sometimes, compromise isn't always an option. You really have to kind of stay true to yourself first and foremost. And, also if you think you may have lost like a certain situation or, you've lost something, then, always know that you can never lose what is truly yours. So that's kind of what I'm getting, overall. But then this is also saying to some of you that, it is necessary to compromise. That in, certain situations, like I said, if we're not looking at the integrity side of the card, we're looking at compromise, which is saying that, the situation could really be useful and would prosper more if, you could find like a happy medium, kind of meet in the middle, definitely kind of bring in some kind of compromise, to this particular situation. All right, so Libra, I'm going to go ahead and get into some tarot cards for you. And I wanted to let you know as I'm shuffling that I will also be taking a rune stone for your reading, just to kind of give any extra little guidance. And, it's not a full-on rune casting, just, one little rune stone. And also, I wanted to incorporate a pendulum. I thought it might be kind of fun to, do some yes or no questions on my channel for you guys. Like I said, using a pendulum. So if you don't know what a pendulum is and you're interested in finding out, definitely, you have a question, yes or no question for me, definitely drop it in the comments section. And I will be gathering all the questions that I receive. And I will be doing a video next week answering those questions. So, definitely stay tuned for that. Like I said, if you're interested, drop your yes or no question in the comments section. And then I will do a video on my pendulum and how it is used and answer the questions next week. All right, so Libra. First card we have for you is the Two of Orbs. Okay, now orbs in this particular deck, it means swords. So, this is Two of Swords. This is talking about a decision. This is talking about, it's almost like you've kind of made up, your mind, but at the same time, you're still kind of toying with the other idea. It still hasn't fully left you. You're still, like I said, kind of contemplating, on this particular question or this particular decision, or this particular path that you want to take. Now, the next card you get is card number 5, and that's guidance. This card is like the Hierophant in, traditional tarot. And again, it's offering guidance. So definitely be asking, spirit guides. It could even be you watching this reading today, looking for some kind of guidance, looking into your situation, because you are, at a crossroads. You are trying to, like I said, make a decision. But, honestly, it's like you already know the answer. You just haven't acted on it because you're still kind of second guessing yourself. Okay. And then we get card number 13, which is transition. Traditional tarot, that would be death. And so this is kind of saying that, what I'm seeing here from having this Two of Swords to guidance to transition is, you've really, like I said, been looking for some kind of guidance. You've really kind of been doing some kind of soul searching, not exactly hermit mode, but definitely asking, your angels, your guides, whoever that you ask, that you're definitely asking them for guidance. Like I said, this could even be, you watching tarot readings, something trying to, get some kind of guidance, to get some kind of help or something to help you at this crossroads that you're at. Now with the transition card being here, this is you again, going ahead, making this move, making that transition, that transformation, moving on to something else. So it's you, like I said, ultimately making this decision and choosing which path it is that, you are, that you're going to be, pursuing. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a Green Witch Tarot. see if we can get some more answers. But like I said, I mean, I do see, you know, after a little bit of struggle trying to make the first initial move or, you know, just decision at hand, you know, I do see you transitioning. I do see you going ahead. And like I said, you know, moving on to what it is that, you know, you've chosen. All right. Yeah. You know, we have the Seven of Chalices here, the Seven of Cups. You know, that's having options, you know, and we see that with the Two of Swords. That's you trying to make a decision, trying to choose. You know, Seven of Chalices, same thing. You know, you have options ahead of you. And like I said, I do see you, you know, over the weekend or next week making your decision. And I do see you moving forward, you know, transitioning, leaving something behind, you know, something, you know, in the past, or, you know, something of the past, I should say, just kind of leaving it behind and definitely moving on, moving forward, moving towards, you know, a path in life, moving towards a new goal to achieve. All right, I want another tarot, please, for Libra. All right. Okay. So again, we get card number 2, mental conflict. So, you know, this isn't going to be an easy weekend. It kind of looks like over the weekend you're really going to be stressing out about this decision, about which way do I go, which path do I take, which is going to be right for me. You know, is this going to work out if I do this? You know, there's all these questions that are really just kind of popping into my head as I'm trying to read this for you guys. So I get it. You know, I get there's a lot of mental conflict going on. You know, it's all about that cause and effect type thing. So like I said, I totally get it. But, you know, like I said, just take, how do I want to say this? You know, definitely take your time on this. Like I said, I kind of get the sense, though, that you really, like, your head and your heart are kind of arguing with each other over, like, your next move, over what to do. So this could be a work relationship. This could just be a relationship. This could be someone, you know, a relationship with your family. Whatever situationship that this is dealing with. Like I said, there's a lot of mental conflict. And I'm also getting the sense that, like I said, your head and your heart are really just kind of arguing back and forth. But, you know, again, I have to tell you, you know, it's like you're going to make this move. It's like I keep getting like you guys have already made this decision. You just haven't really acted upon it yet because you're still in conflict, because you're second guessing yourself. So, all right. But like I said, with this mental conflict here, yeah, just kind of going back and forth, back and forth. So that's what I'm getting for you over the weekend is, you know, you're just going to kind of be, you know, really second guessing yourself, going back and forth. You know, is this the right decision? You know, what if I do this? Like I said, cause and effect. So yeah. All right, so Libra, I had to take one more card for you guys because I can't leave you with mental conflict. Okay, so you know, this last card that's coming out, this is the Queen of Chalices, you know, the Queen of Cups. And, you know, she's someone who's very intuitive. So right off the bat, that's telling me, listen to your intuition. Like I said, it's like you've already made this decision. So please just follow your intuition. You know, you already know the answer. You have to listen to that intuition. You know, even if it, you know, sometimes, like I said, if your head and heart are kind of battling back and forth, you know, listen to your intuition. But Queen of, you know, Chalices here, you know, she's definitely someone who, like I said, is very intuitive. But, you know, she wants to make the right decision because she has a lot weighing on her. She's, you know, kind of very vulnerable in a situation at times because she's all in her emotions. She doesn't want to come off, you know, you don't want to come off, excuse me, as, you know, being too emotional. You know, you want to think of the situation logical. And that's why I said I keep getting this head and heart kind of battle here with you guys. But again, like I say, I'm just, you know, I have to tell you, you know, really go with your intuition on this particular, you know, this particular Two of Swords here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take a Angel Answer Oracle for you guys. So, Libra. All right. Okay, so now this is a message for somebody. Somebody out there is either wanting to or taking the steps to really improve their health. So, you know, maybe you've gotten some kind of news about this. Maybe this is your decision. You know, you kind of have to take steps, like I said, to work on your health, to improve your health, you know. But like I said, this is definitely a message for somebody, you know, talking, like I said, about improving their health. All right, and now for the rest of you who are still in this mental conflict, this head and heart battle, we have, if I can set it down there, we have peaceful resolution. So like I said, you know, it's like things, you know, are going to just kind of resolve themselves. You are going to move forward, and, you know, it's going to be, you know, a pretty smooth transition. So, you know, I'm not saying it's going to be completely easy and everything. For some of you, it actually could be. And for some of you, there's still going to be a few bumps in the road that's going to kind of keep you second guessing yourself. Like, did I make the right decision? But at the end of the day, yes, you did, because you are transitioning, you are moving forward, and you're leaving the past behind you into something, you know, a new beginning. So, yes. All right, so that is all I have for you, Libra. So I will see you guys again next week. And again, like I said, if you are interested in the pendulum questions, you know, leave me a yes or no question below. And I will definitely, like I said, gather all of those and film a video next week. And again, talk a little bit about the pendulum and everything else. And I forgot to pull your runestone. You guys are the second sign I have forgotten this with. So I do apologize. I am scattered today. All right, Libra. Okay, Libra. So, for your particular little runestone here, let me see if you guys can focus. There we go. Okay, so that is your guys' little runestone there. And so that particular one is talking about like money. So, you know, this situation, maybe if it has to do something with a job, or even moving away from a partnership relationship where you guys are kind of financially tied, or maybe that's just what you're really worried about is your finances. You know, we are in December. You know, a lot of people get really stressed out towards the end of the year. You know, you've got big holidays, you've got, you know, traveling, and, you know, just all that stuff that really kind of piles on for finances. So with this particular runestone, like I said, it is talking about money, it's talking about luck, it's talking about abundance and also wealth. So this could also just mean luck in, you know, making your decision and making, you know, moving forward, you know, that, like I said, that smooth transition. But again, if you are worried about money, you know, this is definitely kind of a good runestone to get to say, you know, there's going to be a peaceful resolution here. So, all right. Well, that is what I have for you guys. So, again, I will see you next week. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and we'll talk to you guys soon.